Hello guys, welcome back to another weekly drawing, and today I have you guys file name Sword Girl. Now I have a story that actually goes along with this, but before this starts I want to say thank you for all the support in my first video. My second video just came out, so I don't really have anything much on that, but my first video had a lot of comments being very supportive, being like, hey man, good luck on your journey, we'll be tailing along your journey. And honestly, it was really lovely and very encouraging to see that there was a lot of people either in the same boat as me or were willing to sit down and watch some of my videos, even my shorts, even if it was just for a couple seconds, just for a couple minutes, and just check in. Very cool, amazing. I appreciate all of it. Thank you guys so much, and it definitely gave me a lot of energy and a lot of hope to continue this journey. Not that I was going to back down anyway, but it definitely made things a lot more fun and a lot more enjoyable. So just a quick thank you, I very much appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoy the journey as much as I am, because we all know it's going to be going on for a long time. Rome wasn't built in a day, and I have a lot of practice left to do. So without any more of that, let's head on to the drawings. Now let's go to the story. Let's talk about the story of quote-unquote Sword Girl, which is the file name of these three drawings, because I drew the first Sword Girl, and I'm gonna put one image here, and this is not the image in the thumbnail. This is actually the original Sword Girl that I drew probably about a year and a half ago, right? And I was kind of I don't know what to say. I liked this drawing. I was proud of the drawing. I was kind of proud of the drawing at the time. And obviously it looks pretty bad. She doesn't even have any feet. I literally put the side note, can't draw hands, on the first file because I couldn't draw hands, and obviously it looks really whack. The proportions seem pretty off, everything seems pretty weird. I didn't seem to nail down the style. There seemed to be no line or anything like that. It was super funky, but I liked it at the time. And now, skip about like 6 months later, you get to see Sword Girl. It's called Better Sword Girl, and girl is spelled wrong for some reason. It's Girel. So I don't know what the heck I was on, but here's number 2, and this is the redrawing of the original drawing. This was probably about 6 months later, right? 6 months later of my digital art journey, and this is what I drew. And I was actually really proud of this one. I thought this one was pretty solid. I thought the lineup was pretty clean. It didn't have a lot of black, overbearing black and grays like the last drawing did. I thought it had a solid amount of detail, and I thought I matched the reference pretty well. Also, instead of drawing 2 hands, I just hid the other one behind the skirt, which I feel like a lot of people could probably relate to when drawing any character. But at the time, I was really proud, and so I posted it on Instagram and I forgot about it. About a year later, this is exactly a year later, I end up drawing New Sword Girl, which is the one that you guys are about to see at the very end. And I changed the file name now to Mizuki because I thought, you know, after so long, I might as well give her a name, right? So I named it Mizuki, but obviously this is Sword Girl number 3. And this came about when I was looking for another pose to draw on Pinterest, and I couldn't find anything that I really wanted to do. Nothing strike me with excitement or eagerness to go draw. So I was like, you know what? I started a new channel. It makes sense to find a picture that I could redraw that shows my progress and also gives me a way to give a framework for other people to know my skill set right now. So I would consider this probably the best of my full skill set, like fully focused on everything. This is probably the best I could come up with on a pretty normal average day. So I thought this was a perfect idea, and I stumbled across this 1-year-old picture of Sword Girl, and I was like, this is perfect. Let's draw this picture. Let's do it. And I did, and you guys will see, and maybe you guys will see, maybe the speed draw has caught up by now, but you guys can probably start seeing like my improvement in framework, the posture, the clothing, the face, the hair, and overall I'm really proud of this. At the time of recording, I've only drawn this 2 days ago, and I still am extremely proud of it. I don't think it's fantastic, I don't think it's amazing, but I love seeing my progress, the journey, and this is really what brings me so much joy whenever I'm drawing, right? Because there's a tip that I got a long time ago. It's one of those like really motivational tips, or I think it might be from a YouTube video, and the person said, you don't like your art because you know what good art looks like, and you're constantly comparing yourself to other people's art when you really should be comparing yourself to yourself of yesterday or last year or past selves. And now that I have 3 separate drawings lined up back to back to back, and I can see that progress, and it's just really cool and really beautiful to be able to see Sword Girl 1, Sword Girl 2, Sword Girl 3. Like, you can see Sword Girl 1, a little oofy. The frame rate doesn't look very good. Her hands look terrible. The posing looks awkward, and there's not a lot, like, there's a lot of black and grays. And then you go to Sword Girl 2. Definitely a better reference in my opinion. The clothes look a lot better. There's a lot more layering onto the clothes, and the line art just looks overall cleaner without having a lot of big black smudges or gray smudges. And then you go to Sword Girl number 3, Mizuki. She finally gets a name, and her hair, it looks a lot better. It looks like there's a lot more strands. It has layers in her hair. You can see the clothing has become a lot more detailed. There's a bit of some sketchy lines for some shading, and overall the face looks a lot better. It just fills me with joy to see it all come together, and I can only hope that in the future, when I maybe even redraw Sword Girl 4, that it only gets better from there. And these Sword Girl 1 and Sword Girl 2 are only a year apart, and for me it might be, for other people it might be a long time. A year is quite long, but to me, seeing this only happen in something as one singular year is enough motivation for me to continue going, because now that I have myself a channel to maintain and some accountability, I can only hope that my progress will skyrocket further, and if not, I just need to practice even more. So it's very cool to see all this. It's it's really eye-opening to see all this progress, and maybe sit down and just tell myself, hey, it's slow, but it's happening, and it's taking its time, and you're gonna get it done. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm very happy, and honestly, I could not be doing better right now. So hopefully it gets better from here. Hopefully we continue, and let's just go along for the ride, right? But don't mind me, I'm gonna stop talking here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I want to keep these speed draws relatively short, 5 minutes to 10 minutes in between, so I'm gonna cut it right around the 7-minute mark. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys really did enjoy as much as I did, enjoy seeing my progression from the beginnings to now how it is. And again, thank you for all your nice comments. I'm hopefully I will impress you guys in the future. Maybe it might be a month from now, maybe it might be 2, maybe it might be a year from now, but hopefully at one point, if you guys do continue to follow, I'll be able to impress you and show you that I didn't slack off. But hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope you guys take good care of yourselves. Please drink some water, have a good time, play some games, don't work too hard, and take good care, guys. Have a wonderful one. Bye bye.